Hi there, welcome. This is going to be a tarot reading. This is meant to be a specific message for a specific group within the collective. Without further ado, let's jump right into the reading. We're going to look at your current situation. We're going to start off by getting some general energy to see what the current situation is. And then we're going to jump into the reading, look at advice, look at outcomes with a Celtic cross spread. A vision, contemplating the future. So I feel like the group that I'm picking up on here is in a phase of being very reflective. You may be hermiting more, you may be keeping to yourself more, you may be isolating a little more. You may be thinking more about your future and your current decisions, your current choices. I'm picking up that some of you are reflecting strongly on your past decisions, your past choices, and how you have ended up where you are now. Not in a good or bad way, just introspective about your life. That's what I'm picking up on here. I feel like some of you too have started a new venture, a new business, a new job, a new relationship. I'm feeling something new has begun here. So I feel like I'm getting this sense of hope in this collective. I'm getting a sense of looking forward to something. You're looking forward to something new that you've started or an idea that you want to put into motion. That's why vision is here. I feel like you have a certain vision that you want to pursue, that you want to bring into reality, something that you're willing to entertain and put the work in for, whatever it may be. I also feel like some of you may have a companion around you, whether you're aware or not aware. I feel like there is someone in your energy or something in your energy that is guiding you, that is helping you, or is going to be entering into your life or has entered into your life. I'm going to get one more of these. Some of you could be spending more time in nature as well. The weather is starting to warm, so some of you may be getting outside more. You may have recently went stargazing or looked at the sky and had a moment where you thought the sky or the stars were very beautiful. For some of you, I'm picking up on a moment like that in the energy. You may have even had this moment with somebody else. We've also got enlightenment here moving forward. Yeah, this is definitely the energy that I've been picking up on. A moving forward energy, a newness, something new coming into your energy. You're moving ahead with something. I feel like something has been learned. You've gone through some experiences. You've become wiser. You've learned a lesson. I feel like this could also be attached to your karma. So I feel like something is learned, it is done, and you are ready to move forward into your next phase of life, into the next steps. And on the bottom we had knowledge. So you have become wiser, you have become more knowledgeable. You may even have learned, come into something recently that you have learned that has really changed your point of view or how you look at life. We've also got trust, love, and friendship. So I also feel like for some of you, you are opening up more. You are becoming more flexible and less rigid. You're opening up to different possibilities, different perspectives. Okay, I'm just going to have a look at the archetype energy, and then we'll jump into the Celtic cross. We've got the hag. The hag represents knowledge. This is someone who is wise. This is someone who has lived life and been through it. You don't have to be an older person. You can be a younger person who appears wiser or more mature for your age than what is expected. That's what I'm feeling here. So you are somebody who, you may even have uncommon knowledge. You may be interested in something very specific that is not common or is not mainstream. You may associate with the mysteries. You may associate with ancient knowledge, something very ancient. There's something very ancient about your energy. And you may even connect with certain ancient philosophies or ancient lifestyles. Something like this I'm picking up on. So I feel like I'm picking up on energetically a very strong collective here. You could be into spell working. You could be into the esoteric or occult. So I feel like I'm picking up on someone who has experienced a lot. You've been through quite a lot, but you have also learned a lot. And you're also someone who is quite gifted. You have the ability to be able to teach others very important things. things that they would find very useful in their own life if they understood it. I feel like you have the understanding that you can teach to others. That's what it's about. This is understanding and wisdom put into practice. Okay, this is very interesting. We also had mirror on the bottom and pentagram in reverse. So protect your energy as well. It's going to be very important to protect your energy. Make sure that you are not inviting energy vampires back into your life or into your life in this new phase of your life. Also, I'm seeing that you are reflecting the qualities and traits of yourself very strongly into the world around you. You will manifest what is internal right now, what you are feeling, experiencing, and thinking, so keep that in mind. Okay. So you are currently carrying some responsibilities or some burdens that feel quite heavy for you. Some of these responsibilities and burdens are not yours, or they should not be yours. You could still be in this transitioning phase right now, trying to leave some things behind while you're walking into this new phase of your life. And you're still trying to figure this out. So you still feel like there is quite a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're still carrying something. There may even be someone that you are responsible for right now. That's what I'm seeing for your current situation. So some of these wands that you're carrying that are very heavy for you, you may have to put them down in order to move into this next phase of your life, in order to realize these dreams or realize these new ideas that you have. Yeah, I'm seeing something here about independence. So this could be about your independence directly. You have a strong gift to connect with the divine, to connect to the other world or other dimensions. I feel like you may be underutilizing this gift of yours. Or you have just come into it and you are just learning more about it. I feel like this is helping you to change things in your life that have been difficult to change in the past. But there is a strong emphasis on independence here, and there could be someone in your life who is codependent, or you could be codependent on somebody else. I'm seeing something about needing to release. You need to release something. You need to focus on your independence. This is a blockage for you. This is something that you may or may not understand that is blocking you at this time. Specifically, this could have to do with your financial independence. And this could be some of the burdens that you are carrying, and that could be why you feel a little stuck where you are right now. Yes, you have a very strong gift, and I feel like teaching or advising or coaching, something like this, is something you have a strong gift for. I feel like you can be a spiritual leader in some sense, but I don't feel like you fully realize this yet about yourself. I feel like this could be a part of your journey, something that you are meant to grow and focus on, but I feel like something needs to possibly either be left behind or worked through and released in order to really step into your full power. That's what I'm seeing, because you're showing up as the Hag. The Hag is a really good card to get. It's someone who is very wise, very knowledgeable, someone who is a leader, a teacher, who knows, ancient wisdom, esoteric wisdom that people go to for advice, right? I feel like you're showing up as this person. But there's something to do with your independence or codependency that is keeping you stuck, preventing you from stepping into your full power here. You're showing up as a Hierophant, so this is a very strong spiritual leader. You have spiritual knowledge. You could also have a strong association with crows or ravens, or you could be seeing a lot of crows and ravens around you as synchronicities at this time. Spirit or your guides may be trying to send you messages through ravens and crows. There's almost something that you have felt like you've been a bit of a slave to, in a way. This could be literal, it may not be literal, it could be something that is very internal. I feel like this is an illusion, though. This is something that is living within you or living around your energy that you feel bound to in some way. It's binding you. And this is in the near past, so this is directly affecting your present and your near future. You feel bound to something, you feel responsible for something, or you feel like you need to get permission for some reason. We've had the Tower come out for what is known. It actually came out in reverse, but I ended up flipping it upright, so I feel like it needs to be upright. But I will read it as the reverse and upright for two different collectives here, because I feel like there could be two different messages here. So in reverse, this is something that has already been experienced and you are very aware of it. You are moving through it at this time, or it has already happened. Either that or it has been avoided. So some of you have avoided a Tower moment because you have made a choice that worked in your favor, okay? If you made a choice, let's say something that you would choose in the past that self-sabotaged you, then the Tower would be upright for you. For those of you who resonate with the upright Tower here, this is something that you are feeling that is going to come. So you feel like something is coming, but you don't quite know what it is. Or it has already happened. So something has come in, or something is coming in, and it's going to push you further onto this path you are meant to be on. So I'm seeing this as a blessing in disguise. This is something that needs to occur, something that needs to happen. This reading is very much about your journey right now, something you need to overcome, something you need to put down and let go of. Let's look at the near future. I feel like you're a powerful mystic, but you haven't fully stepped into your power. This could have something to do with the 3D realm, the material realm, something that is holding you back. Yeah, you are definitely reflecting about something. This has to do with the enlightenment and vision card that we've seen in the Dragon Oracle from the beginning. You are very reflective and introspective. There is something that you are entertaining within yourself. This is an idea. It's in your mind, it's in your emotions, but I don't feel like there has been a lot of action on it yet. You're like in this idea phase. You're planning, you're thinking about different things. You're wondering if something is worth it or not. You know, maybe you're thinking, why am I carrying all of this? Why am I really doing this? Why am I not making this change? Or why am I doing the same things when I know I'm going to get the same result? I feel like this is the type of reflective, introspective energy that I'm getting from some of you. You are trying to prioritize. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure out what is the most important thing to you. I feel like you could be, regardless of your age, you're in this stage of your life where you're really thinking about what it is that you want. So there's an emphasis on prioritizing the right things right now. This could have to do with your path specifically. You may feel like you're being pulled in two different directions. Okay, but I feel like time is demanding that you take action. And there could be some influences in your environment that is encouraging you to take action. Be it good or bad is your perspective, but that's what I'm seeing in your environment. This could also be somebody coming towards you, or you meeting up with somebody who is going to influence your path. You're having an internal battle, or this causes you to have an internal battle when you think about it or when you try to take action. You're afraid of conflict in some way. You may have an avoidant pattern with conflict. You may avoid taking actions on certain things because you don't want the pain of it, you don't want the grief of it or the conflict, but I'm feeling like this could be something that is within your shadow that you need to face. Let's have a look at the outcome. Okay, so you're going to be, this is the Hermit for the outcome, you're going to be paying attention to where you are being guided. I feel like particularly as well you should pay attention to synchronicities at this time. Ask your guides for signs, okay? Be specific about the signs you want to see so you know that it will be the sign about that thing you're asking about. But I feel like you are being guided, and I feel like there's a strong emphasis on listening to yourself and your own inner light, okay? I feel like there is someone around you, or you have a companion in your life, whether you're aware of this companion or not, who was like a guide for you. Okay, this could be someone in the 3D, or it could actually be a spirit guide or an angel or something like this around your energy that is guiding you, but you have a companion. You are not alone in this. Okay, I'm really strongly picking up on somebody else here. Somebody that you can trust, someone that carries you if need be. Someone who feels devoted to you, who wants to help you. So pay attention to that. There's someone who is willing to help. Okay, I'm just going to get some advice and then we'll finish it here. Also, pay attention to your dreams. I'm also hearing your voice, your throat chakra, so I feel like there's something to do with communication here. Maybe communication that you're avoiding, or you're not speaking up. Something like this is being blocked. It needs to be unblocked. There's something that you need to communicate. It could be all of this that you're holding inside of you, that you're not... You may be very gifted, but you may hold it very close to yourself. You may not be open about it. Yeah, this is the energy that I'm picking up on. A need to stand up for yourself and speak your mind, or to take action on your own inner voice, what your intuition is telling you. I feel like at times you may have been influenced by others, or others are still trying to influence you. The Ace of Pentacles is here, so this is a new beginning. All right, this is, I'm seeing this as a need to focus on your independence and your financial goals, specifically in the 3D, okay? Focus on wealth building and independence. I'm seeing that that's going to be important for your journey. This is not the ultimate goal, okay? The finances is not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is your path. But the finances will help you along that path. It will help you to achieve and to do the things that you want to do, that you are meant to align with, okay? The collective that I'm picking up on here, that I'm connecting with, you're seeing this reading now and you're listening to it and you're resonating with it because it's time for you to make this transition. Spirit is trying to push you through this transition, and it's encouraging you to speak your mind and to listen to yourself and to push out other influences if need be, okay? And also to focus on your independence because wealth is going to help you along this path. So if there are any financial burdens you are currently carrying, it's going to be important to deal with those, okay? Reprioritize if you have to. Fix your priorities. All right, and this situation is in the hands of judgment, so there is a change coming, or there has been a change pushed in motion here, okay? All right, I'm going to call it here. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and connect with me. Leave a like and a comment. It really helps me out and I appreciate it. You can also join us over on Patreon if that's something that you're interested in. I post all of the extendeds and bonus readings and other bonus content over there if that's something you're interested in. All right, bye for now. I'll see you next week.